Have you ever wondered how and why an AI sounds so human like? You type a complicated, messy question into a prompt box, and a few seconds later, a response appears. It reads with nuance, catching the exact tone of your frustration or curiosity. It's hard not to look at that text and wonder how the machine knows exactly what you mean and why it sounds exactly like a person. Our instinct is to assume that behind that blinking cursor is a digital mind, something with a persistent memory, capable of truly understanding the world. But an AI's default state is actually closer to a brilliant substitute teacher dropping into a classroom mid semester. If you tell that substitute where you left off, who sits where, and what the assignment is, they can jump right in and help. But if you give them zero context, they start completely from scratch. They have no built in memory of you. The warmth and intelligence you perceive in the text aren't coming from a conscious entity, they are the result of a mechanical process. The system does not actually know facts, it performs a single specialized task, predicting the next most likely sequence. Look at this diagram of a text bubble. It breaks down a process you use every day. When you type, I'll be there in 5, into your phone, it immediately suggests words like minutes, days, or seconds. Your phone isn't reading your mind. It has processed millions of text messages where the word 5 is followed by the word minutes, so it makes a statistical guess. A large language model runs this exact same math, but instead of looking at the last two words, it weighs the entire context of your prompt, your tone, and the topic, and then it loops that prediction process over and over again. It locks in the first word, it recalculates for the second, then the third in real time. Run that loop thousands of times a minute, and a long string of individual statistical guesses smoothly takes the shape of a thoughtful paragraph. This predictive capability was built through massive exposure to the written word. By processing billions of sentences from articles, books, and casual conversations, the system absorbed the rhythms and patterns of language until they became instinctual. Think of a professional chef who has cooked tens of thousands of meals. If you ask her to make a completely new dish, say a mango chili salsa, she doesn't need to look up a precise recipe. She already understands how spice balances sweetness. The AI works the same way, pulling fragments of familiar explanations and argument structures to assemble a novel answer to a brand new prompt. But improvising from patterns creates a specific vulnerability: AI hallucinations. The system is optimized entirely to predict a plausible, natural sounding next word. It does not possess a mechanism to pause and verify if that word actually aligns with reality. This diagram of a GPS route illustrates the problem. If an app is working from an outdated map, it will confidently draw a route straight off a cliff. It hits a blank space and fills it with its best guess. Because the AI is designed for absolute fluency, it prioritizes a confident delivery above all else, even when it is entirely incorrect. Which brings us back to the screen. If the machine is just predicting words without any grasp of reality, why does the output resonate with us so deeply? Look at this abstract representation of a mechanical calculator sorting data. It executes complex math flawlessly without actually understanding the concept of a number. An AI operates the same way. It doesn't need to feel curiosity to write a curious sounding sentence. The voice sounds human because the raw material it uses to build its predictions is us. Its training diet consists of late night forum debates, sarcasm heavy reviews, deeply personal essays, and comfort messages to grieving friends. The machine absorbed the exact shape, rhythm, and emotional cadence of human communication. Ultimately, this technology acts as a high speed remix of humanity's own communication, reflecting our own nature back to us through the lens of a machine.